Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Les Group, and let me introduce ourselves. My name is Alivia Jasmine Fatia.
My name is Zahra Nabila Pratama.
My name is Regita Dwi Amanda.
And we are gonna explain about the Stuart, Crown and Parliament, and Republican and Restoration of Britain. The first, Crown and Parliament. Crown and Parliament is divided by three. First, Parliament against the Crown. Second, religious disagreement. And third, civil war. The Stuart monarch from James I were less successful than Tudors due to civil war and disagreement with Parliament. The only Stuart king was executed. The republic that followed was unsuccessful, with popular demand leading to the king's son's return. Another Stuart king was driven from the throne by his daughter and Dutch husband, William of Orange. The last Stuart, Queen Anne, died in 1715, making the monarchy a parliamentary one. The Stuart rule in the 17th century was not due to their bad rule, but due to societal changes. Economic power shifted to the merchant and landowning farmer classes, who demanded political power for their cooperation. The House of Commons, representing these classes, won the election. Political development also resulted from changes in thinking, making rulers like Henry VIII and Elizabeth I unthinkable by 1700. A new age of reason and science arrived by Queen Anne's death. The first one is Parliaments against the Crown. In 1901, the Crown and Parliament faced trouble due to Commons' anger over Elizabeth's monopoly sales policy. James I tried to rule without Parliament but expressed open opinions, causing problems. James asked Parliament to raise taxes and discuss his home and foreign policy, but Parliament disagreed. This quarrel lasted throughout James' reign and his son Charles' reign. James managed to rule without Parliament between 1611 and 1021. In 1618, during the 30 Years' War, Parliament sought to fight against Catholic. James' arrival to Parliament declared his power over money and foreign policy. Charles dissolved Parliament, but Charles needed money and quarreled with it. To raise money, Charles agreed to parliamentary right, known as the Petition of Right, which established government rules. He dissolved Parliament to prevent its use, surprising everyone and causing a looming future of Parliament. The second one is religious disagreement. In 1637, Charles made a significant mistake due to religious difference in England. His father, James, supported the Anglican Church, while Queen Elizabeth prevented the Puritans from gaining power. Charles married a French Catholic and appointed William Laud as Archbishop of Canterbury, dissuading popular feelings throughout reintroduced Catholic practice into the Anglican Church, but faced opposition and anti-Catholic sentiment. In 1638, Charles faced a rebel Scottish army and agreed to respect their freedoms, allowing him to end his 11 years absolute rule and return to parliamentary control. And the third is civil war. Charles II relied on Parliament in Scotland, but civil war in Ireland led to James I colonizing Ulster with Scottish lowlands and farmers. In 1641, Ireland revolted against Protestant settlers, resulting in 300 deaths. Charles and Parliament clashed over crop control, with some believing he wanted to dissolve Parliament. This fear convinced Parliament and supporters. The Civil War began in London, where Charles gathered an army to defeat opposition MPs. The majority of the House of Lords and some Commons supported Charles, while the royalties controlled the north and west. Parliament, supported by the navy, merchants, and London people, controlled wealth. The Royalists struggled to raise money, leading to their defeat, and Naseby trade was cut off, and new taxes were imposed to pay for the war.
Republican and Restoration Britain. Number 1, Republican Britain. Number 2, Catholicism, the Crown and the new constitutional monarchy. Number 3, Scotland and Ireland. Number 4, foreign relations. Number 1, Republican Britain. Several MPs led the parliamentary armies, with the East Anglian farmer Oliver Cromwell being the strongest. He created a new model army, the first regular force in the British Army. After arresting the king in 1045, Cromwell and his advisor were unconcerned about the fate. Charles continued the encouraged rebellion against Parliament, leading to Scott and some Breton officers demanding the king's death for the treason. The parliamentary leaders faced a dilemma: bring a Charles back to the throne or create a new political system. Most people wanted king back due to fear of parliament and army's behavior. However, some Breton army chiefs were determined to reward the king, believing they could establish the king god of England. Charles II execution was significant victory for the Scots, who realized they disliked parliamentary government and regretted not being a king. From 1649 to 1666, England was republic, but it failed. Cromwell and his friends created a worse government, eliminating the monarchy, House of Lords, and Anglican crown. The Scots invited Charles II to fight against the English parliamentary army, but were Charles II to fight against English parliamentary army, but were defeated. Charles escaped to France, and Scotland was brought in under English republican rules. Cromwell took the troops England to punish Protestant murders and reality rebellion, killing around 6,000 people. The army remained the most powerful force in England, but disagreement led to dissolution of Parliament of 1065-3. Cromwell's unpopular attempts to rule drove the army led to collapse of the Protectorate. In 1066, one commander invited Charles II to return, cancelling the laws and end Cromwell's reigns. Catholicism, the Crown, and the new constitutional monarchy. Charles aimed to establish peace among religious groups by allowing Britons and Catholics to meet freely. However, the Anglican Parliament opposed this, fearing Charles' conversion to Catholicism. To counter this, Parliament passed the Test Act in 1067-3, prohibiting Catholics from holding public office. Fear of the Charles Catholic interest and the political rise of powerful monarchy led to the formation of Britain's first political parties. The Whigs opposed absolute monarchy and supported religious freedom, while also questioning Carlos' Catholic brother James and succession.
William II removed three-quarters of all GPS and replaced them with lower social men. Gaining the crown, Parliament had to offer the crown to William and Mary. But it also won an important point: James II had lost his right to the crown due to flouting the original contract between the king and the people. This revolutionary decision made William king by choice. Based on the consent of the people, Parliament became more powerful than the king, allowing the king to raise taxes, maintain an army, and hesitate against MPs in 71. Parliament passed the Edict of Settlement, ensuring only Protestant called in there the crown, and if she did childless in would go to James, his granddaughter, and her children. The three, Scotland and Ireland. Scotland and Ireland did not accept England's paciful removal of James, leading to Stuarts rebelling in Scotland despite the death of their leader. Scotland remained a separate kingdom with the English Edict of Settlement not allowing it to choose its own king. The English Parliament offered to remove this restriction if Scotland agreed to unite with England in 77. The union of Scotland and England was finalized through an Act of Parliament, resulting in the Parliament of Great Britain. Scotland retained its own legal and judicial system. In Ireland, Catholic led to Protestant there's hope, but 30,000 Protestants remained in Londonderry. James II seized the town, but defenders refused to surrender, and leadership arrived, and the fight ended after 15 weeks. The no surrender cry remained a really crying for those Protestant. King William defeated James' forces and the River Boyne, completing the Protestant victory. For the fourth, foreign relation. In the 17th century, England's main enemies were Spain, the Netherlands, and France. Trade competition aid two wars with the Netherlands. After 2 wars, peace was raised, and England and the Netherlands compared against France. Under Marlborough in England won victories at Blenheim, Ramillies, Oudenaarde, and Marlecuit. The 1713 Utrecht truly limited French expansion and established Queen Anne as the true King of England. England gained control over Gibraltar and the Mediterranean. The three influenced Europe economic development with Britain controlling 12 colonies on the east coast of America. The sugar economy in the West Indies increased the demand of slaves. During this time, the British also established their first trading settlements in India, both on the west and east coasts. The East India Company did interfere in India politica. Its only interest was in trade.
Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.